Hello and welcome to PlayPerfect Mechabellum. I'm your host, Time for Miracle, joined by Wonderboat, who is currently on a one-game win streak. Hello, Wonder.
Hello. Hello, hello.
How do you feel about these packs we have? We have some okay-looking things. It's not too horrendous.
Yeah, I quite like some of these options here. I'm feeling the Rhino Specialist. I think 300 supplies, round 4 is just a really strong package. And I like the units as well.
Uh-huh. You're historically a Rhino enjoyer, to my knowledge.
Yep, absolutely. Always been OP.
Always has been. Let's go.
Well, we're up against a ball crawl here. What's the SBC we're against? A missile
Missiles.
specialist. All right. Well, that's something to be cognizant of for sure. I think we want to play some defense here. I'm looking for... I mean, we can go crawlers or fangs. I'm feeling the crawlers, honestly. We'll just put everything pretty much near the tower lines, but we will spread out a little bit to respect the missile spec. Nothing crazy, but, you know, just being a little cognizant. And, of course, having your saber teeth near your chaff clear ensures we get some good shots.
How do you feel the round 1 is going to play out? Do you think we're, like, generally favored here? Or do you think it's a little in their favor? I think it's favored them, right?
It's favor them. Maybe if we had one less arc light, one more crawler, it could be a little bit better. But either way, it's going to come down a lot to just, you know, circumstantial lock-ons and things of that nature.
Yeah, I agree for sure. Definitely, there's almost no situation where you want to have 3 arcs on one, I don't think. I think 2 is just always better.
Yeah, for sure. This looks great. We have an arc light bodyguard for each saber tooth here.
Oh, wow. Vertical balls.
Yeah, I'm very far forward arc lights as well. I don't think I've ever seen them so far forward. They're going to get instant locked. Oof.
Wow. Let's go. All right, well, something, circumstantial locks and positions, etc., etc. Yeah, Wonder definitely already said it. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, makes a little bit of a difference. Positioning does matter, believe it or not.
Are you telling me it's not RNG? Are you telling me we have like meaningful decisions that are made? That's crazy, man. Holy.
Not in my video game.
No way. All right, well, we have some things that don't seem super great. Maybe Advanced Shield is acceptable here, perhaps, if you're looking to scale in the late game. Very, very hard. It's okay versus spells. I'm not seeing anything else that's too exciting here.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's kind of cool that we have like 2 device cards side by side there. They are actually pretty powerful, but yeah. I think skipping's fine here.
Noteworthy that our opponent's missile spec, you know? We could, like, meme on his missile spec value with our shields.
Yeah, I could really,
balls, so.
really BM him if we wanted.
Yeah. Well, I would expect that our opponent's going to develop some chaff in front of his arcs this turn. That seems like near guaranteed to be 2 of his deploys, so he prevents those insta-locks. So what are you thinking a lot of that?
I'm thinking we have quite a lot of chaff clear already. We have decent single target. We know we're probably going to be losing our crawlers here to those missile strikes. So I think we just buy 3 chaff and like wait for the unit reinforcements to really create our game plan.
Yeah, seems fair. Waiting for bear likes always a solid play.
For
Big
sure.
fan of that.
And basically everything we place, we just have to make sure it's not too missile strikeable. Fangs out in front are nice and safe. They'll do a good job keeping everything protected. So this should leave us pretty flexible and ready to respond to whatever he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good call there.
Yep, he has developed the chaff. He did not like his arc lights instantly dying. That's crazy.
But will he missile strike? Oh my gosh, I've never seen that.
Well, he forgot, or he just doesn't care. I don't know.
I've seen 2 and 1 uses of missile strike, but 0.
Yeah, well, 0 is definitely unexpected, to say the least.
You know what? He thought we were going to take the advanced shield and bubble our units.
Oh, I mean, maybe. Honestly, maybe, right?
Right,
that could
right.
Be real. Maybe he thinks that we like buy the shields and he's like mind gaming us to like keep us buying shields over and over if he wins the round. Maybe he thinks he wins the draft plays. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the Sabertooth shooting? It's shooting 1 crawler.
It was literally 1 crawler, yeah.
That is so sad.
Seriously. Thank God we got some other army here. We should, like, there's no way yeah, we're good.
Honestly, that assassin ball almost sealed the deal. Imagine if you went to the other tower again.
Yeah, 1 ball is always enough to finish you off, so
it
never
is.
count it out.
1 ball, 1 crawler. It's the most dangerous number, honestly. All right, well, we have a lot of things that kill the air units in this drop here. We also have a very tanky sandworm, probably not super attractive for either player given that there's balls and sabers in the field. Probably the big phoenix maybe is the very best thing, or how do you feel about this a lot of marksman deploys?
Yeah, I kind of like the Big Phoenix. He can like technically double missile it in the future at some point, but like
Mm.
I think it's it's still good, right? I think we pick it.
Yeah, it's also worth noting that though white marksman deployed dies to the missile strikes too, right? So
Yeah,
like there is a little bit of hesitation in taking that, I think.
yeah, I'm with you there.
Well, do we think he missile strikes us this turn? Is that on the menu or like we still holding out? What if we mind game him and this turn we do shield?
Wow, no, I don't think so. I think you're a little too crazy.
Okay. Okay. Well, what do you want to do then?
Let's see. We've got a lot of single target. We did develop our chaff line. Maybe it's time to go back to our chaff clear, sort of fill out the board with more arc lights, take our level there on the saber tooth. I think we can already tech range on the arc lights. And yeah, that's basically the turn.
Wow, daring today, aren't we? 5 arc lights, range on 3. Crazy.
I know. Now we have a gentle concave going on. Actually, yeah, we'll delay range 1 turn here. We can just pick up an enhancements and yeah, that should be fine.
Seems like a solid turn. Oh,
There's the
he see, I
missile.
told you. I told you. He's doing it now. He's double striking. Oh, he didn't double strike. Oh,
Does he know he has two, do you think? I think the
I'm
first
not
round he
sure.
didn't know that he had two. Now he doesn't know that he has the extra one. I don't know.
I bet that he just like forgot completely. Like I personally am a serial spell forgetter, so I suspect our opponent may also be a serial spell forgetter.
That makes
Like
sense.
he even forgets his own spells. You know, it's like advanced forgetfulness.
Poor
There's many
guy.
different levels. I mean, who knows? He could just be doing this intentionally, like you said. You know, it could be like a game around the advanced shield. Maybe he, like doesn't want to give us value, and he's like, "I'm gonna deal mental damage to him. I'm gonna just hold the missiles, and then it's dooms." Like, what can
Yeah.
he possibly do in the face of 2 missiles?
I was willing to believe that on the first round. I'm not so sure anymore.
Okay, okay. Well, we are Rhino Spec, and as it turns out, a couple of very good items for Rhino Spec have been delivered to us. How do you feel about these?
Sorry to break your heart, Time, but I think I'm going to skip here and I'm going to sell this blue rhino.
Oh my God, you don't want him?
No, I just
You
want his
sell your
money.
specialist?
Yeah,
You're
I
so
just, I just,
greedy.
I just want his money.
That is horrible. I am so
Rip.
disappointed in you. You don't want the blue Nano Menace Rhino?
Now, purely because of the balls, unfortunately, they're ruining the day. They're the real bad people here, not me.
Okay, so you're saying our opponent is the problem. Understood.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, last time we kind of died to this quadruple marksman thing. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, kind of annoying. I think we just need to match his amount of snipers and just buy a crap ton of birds here.
Okay. So we're fighting fire with fire.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, we could have done sabers as well, but I don't know. I just think phoenixes are kind of better. Maybe at some point we'll need more tanks, but for now, I just want to get a bunch of sniper units.
Sure. I mean, the classic Saber Phoenix comp makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we can also just immediately range them and put them a tiny bit higher. I think they're a little too far back given the nature of it's like not that long range of a battle, I feel.
Yeah, and what is our Phoenix bar right now, by the way? Do we have any defensive techs? We have Charge Shot, we have Resurrect, we have Shield, and Range, of course.
Yeah,
So we have the
lots of
full.
tools. Look at
How do
that
you feel
missile.
about this bar if our opponent goes for anti-air, for example? Like, are you feeling okay with this? Like, committing to this many birds?
Yeah, it's scary to do, but honestly, those techs are what makes me feel okay about it. Both Quantum and Energy Shield are really, really strong into that. So it lets you go wide, and also Charge Shot is actually relevant to the picture as well, because sometimes you just kill the fort so fast, they don't get a chance to cast additional barrages, so...
No, yeah, for sure. I agree 100%. Definitely the best defense is a good offense.
Yeah,
And that is what Phoenix does very well.
yeah, no doubt. The balls are kind of annoying this round, but I think... Oh, nice snipe there.
Wow. Amazing. This is like almost perfect, actually. If there was like one more arc that managed to turn around, that'd have been just beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. The balls got the better of us there, but I think we're looking all right. He actually has a barrier item he's holding on to, by the way.
There's a second one. So maybe he is planning on going fortress, perhaps. I mean, not that unless you don't have barrier tech in your fortress, of course, you're
Mm-hmm.
not very happy probably to be putting this on a fort, but maybe that's what he's thinking about. Maybe he just like doesn't want to buy the barrier tech or just doesn't have it at all.
Yeah, for sure.
And there is another one here, which he could be going for. So how are you feeling potentially about 2 giant deploys for our opponents, or maybe 0 giant deploys? Maybe it's a ruse.
I think it's very scary, and we're going to have to respect it here. I don't think any of these cards in particular are going to help us in that aspect, so we'll just skip here. And yeah, I think Fortress would be the scariest thing he'll do, so the play that I will suggest will probably be revolving around that potential.
Mm-hmm. Makes a lot of sense for sure. Our opponent has gone into 4 steel balls, by the way. This is quadruple vertical steel ball.
Yeah.
Quite an unusual choice.
Yeah, low-key kind of scary.
I mean, we
It's like,
got 4 packs of Phoenixes now. We're chilling.
yeah, I think that'll have to be our saving grace. I'm thinking we just buy a bunch of blue saber teeth so that if he buys giants, we just have some tanky boys, big damage, you know?
Okay. Actual Saber Phoenix comp. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's legit.
I mean, honestly, maybe it is. Maybe Saber's just that efficient, HP wise, that it's just good. I'm
The
down to
the
believe it.
difference is buying them level 2. Level 2 sabers, they slap, man. Like they can poop on all the giants.
Okay, sure. I'm down. I mean, I definitely believe in double shot.
Yeah. Double shot's definitely a big part of it here. No giants. Okay.
What did our opponent actually do this turn, by the way? Did he just, like, buy chaff and, like... Genuinely, I'm not sure. What did he do?
I'm genuinely not sure either. I do feel like he did buy crawlers.
Yeah.
Um
Did he, like, buy tower enhancements? No. I mean, maybe he bought, like, level 1s. Is he, like, floating money for War Factory?
Yeah, I'm a little scared. Let's click all his units and see if we can identify any techs here, but I don't think I saw any.
Yeah, I only saw 1. I saw the marksman range, and he definitely had more money than that. Unless
Maybe he
like...
took a barrier here and that's
Oh,
a decent
true.
amount of the money and is holding on to
Yeah.
it. Or even the sledgehammer producing thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he took the
did.
barrier.
Yeah, he took the second barrier. Okay, okay. So next turn for sure. There's fortresses, right? It's got to be it.
Yeah, and they have to be a ground unit, right? Like he can't go overlords because barriers cannot be equipped on them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it is a bit spooky considering he's floating at 2 barriers that we did lose that round, but there is yet more things that might obliterate our army. The ion beam in particular is quite scary. We're not at
Lovely.
all vulnerable to boat drop. Our opponent actually is, but I don't know if we want to do that. Ion beam's
Yeah.
pretty good versus him as well. What do you think? Maybe even like a super heavy saber? How do you feel about these?
Yeah, that's not a bad option. I think I want to just blind read the Giants. I don't even think it's a read. He's doing it, right?
I mean, he
so
has to be. There's no way he doesn't do it this turn. It's impossible.
so I'm taking efficient tech research and I'm instantly teching our saber tooth twice, range double shot.
All right,
Now
sure.
we haven't paid it off yet, but that's all right. I don't mind being minus 50. And we'll just buy a bunch of chaff here, just 3 crawlers, you know, all the way in the back. And take whatever levels we can, especially the saber tooth.
Do you think it's ever anything but Fortress for our opponent here? I mean, we're just assuming as for AA, of course, but you think he ever does anything else? Like, does anything make sense? Can't think of anything besides forts.
I think melters are playable, but probably fortresses are better. Yeah, the fortress is picked up.
And he has, for A, does have natural bubble on forts, though. There's no, like, he picked these because he does not run fort bubble or anything.
Yeah. We're
Also
so
did
well
click
prepared,
efficient
though, I
tech.
think. Yeah.
Mhm.
Come on, Sabers.
Yeah.
Get the lock on, get the lock on. Nice.
We got a lock on the left. Our right,
Right side's
consistently keeps
struggling.
losing. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, our poor Saber's shooting 1 crawler again. Oh no.
Poor guy.
Well, his left side is looking a little rough for this turn, but, you know, honestly, it doesn't look too bad overall. Probably we win just fine, right? Maybe even still have an okay turn. Have no chaff we left alive. I think we don't
Yeah.
have Arclight range yet, right?
I think that is maybe true, and yeah, we just gotta fortify the right side. Like, we gotta add more stuff there. Something is going wrong.
For sure. Well, we have a lot of stuff with which to fortify if we wish. Particularly like anti-wasp stuff or anti-steel ball, honestly, with the Farseer. Even like anti-steel ball with
Yeah.
Scorpions. Scorp's also great at tanking for us, clearing the steel balls out, killing the forts. killing everything else here. I don't know. What do you feel between the Scorps and the Seers? Probably one of those, right?
Yeah, I think it's one of those. I'm feeling the Farseer. There's just like such a stable unit. We can just put them on the outside of the towers, and then our third one can just be, yeah, right there is great. And let's see. So we're trying to handle these forts, and we're trying to solidify our right side. You mentioned Arclight range. I do think that is somewhat important. Yeah, I think we take it.
Yeah, I think I was just noticing that our arcs were dying like too late
Yeah.
to kill the late shaft from our opponent, so just keeping them alive in that way is pretty good.
I'm actually thinking that we keep using our efficient tech here, and we buy 3 fangs and take the fang shield here.
I like it. I mean, I just like the chaff development, honestly, but it does also
Yeah.
use our efficient tech.
That's something, right?
Worth noting, our opponent does have 4 AA here, so do we ever want to like loan for a Phoenix Shield or something so we don't die to 4 AA? Or like
I
sell a
think
Seer
not
for it?
yet. Oh, selling a yeah. If we have time, we can sell this Fire Seer and get Energy Shield on our Phoenixes. And yeah, it's solid enough.
Yep, seems great. I think we assume he goes into 2 more forts. Okay, no 2 more forts. No, sir.
Well, the Energy Shield getting value there against the Missile Strike, so the
Yep.
Phoenixes live.
Very
Intended.
true. For sure. He went for range on the fortresses first. Just has tons and tons of sniper units, so the call to go into Fang Shield definitely looking quite good here.
Yeah, it's such a powerful tech, and our efficient tech has paid off at this point. I think it's made us 50. So I'm feeling good about that pickup.
Yeah, definitely.
This looks great.
Definitely we were, I think we had like 1 tech on anything at the time that we took it, and we knew that we were about to need to go into like 3 more or 4 more, so it seemed like a pretty logical pickup. And yeah, got the Fang Shield on the board, and suddenly we just kind of mow him down, right? Like that looks pretty good.
Yeah, no doubt. These cards do not matter at all. That's a skip.
For sure. Definitely useless. Game is probably about to end, and they're all just garbage in that context.
Yeah.
Well, our opponent did go for EMP Marksman and EMP Arclights here. I thought it was one or the other. It's actually both. And EMP Farseer. Wow.
Oh my god.
That is a lot of EMP. I'm just
He
like
is
noticing this
cooking.
as I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that being said, how do you feel? Are we clicking any more texts? He has disabled all of them.
That's a good point. Oh man. Well, I think we just keep doing what we're doing. It feels like it's working. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
just either a bunch of Phoenixes or a bunch of Sabers. Honestly, I think it's Phoenixes.
Yeah,
Bunch of blue Phoenixes. And temp range. Take all the levels. See how much money we got after that.
Maybe even like a missile on the top left and top right corner for these light balls and crawlers could be really good. Help out our clear this turn. Make
Yeah,
sure
that's
we
a
seal the game.
powerful missile. I like that. Just on our corners, 1 missile each. And then if we have money left over, we can try Quantum Assembly maybe.
Oh, do we have money for that? Oh, we do. Let's go. Well, if he goes into like 3 forts to A this turn, we are looking at pretty resilience.
For sure. I mean, it's not great into, like, say, the EMP on the marksman, but, you know, there
Yeah.
is counterplay. We can EMP them, or we can photon them, or, you know, as you said, Fort AA, which he did click here. Just preempting that can be pretty strong.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we won the previous round, right? So we're just looking to make sure that our army still stays stable, and this kind of helps that out.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, the left
Oh,
side
the
missile got
missile.
screwed. The right side one went through, though. Looks great.
Yeah, that was an amazing missile. Sabers are
Yeah.
holding the line.
Yeah, I think this call to go into a bunch of blue sabers, like you said, is a really good choice here. Very, very, very tanky front line for us. He just simply does not have the stats to get through them. That's how it's looking.
It's honestly one of my
Excellent stuff.
favorite moves in the mid game is to just buy 3 blue things. Like it's actually that generic. I think it's a really powerful move.
Yeah, I totally agree. I've always like thought of it as specifically like 3 blue Mustangs, but definitely I love this 3 blue saber play. I'll be adding that one to my repertoire now that saber is a recruitable units
Yeah,
from
yeah, it's pretty
the normal bar.
nice to
cool.
have that in the toolkit for sure.
Yeah. I think this like triple blue thing, as you say, is like a very underused tactic at all MMRs, even very high. So big fan of this. Awesome stuff.
Hmm.
And we are not elite this game, right? We just have everything blue.
Yeah, some games it just happens, you know.
Yeah, awesome. Well, wonderful game, excellent. Kind of comeback against the missile spec here. Wonderboat is now on a 2-game win streak. I'm your host, Time of Miracle. This has been PlayPerfect Mechabellum. Thanks for watching.